rise and shine.
Oh yeah.
I think today's gonna be a good day. He was telling me he's wearing his granddad's old shirt. I think that's pretty sweet. It's an old tree bark?
Yeah, real tree pattern.
Real tree, yeah. Well, it's just a little past 5 a.m. Get the truck going. Go try to find us a turkey. Wish us luck. Alright guys, we just made our little climb from the truck. We're kind of stationed here on this little flat bench, and we are in a new spot this morning. It's a place that Jordan grew up hunting, so we're not really sure if there's any birds up here. He said they've seen some, but it's been like 4 or 5 days, so hard to know if they're still around. But the plan for right now until the sun gets up is just to kind of sit here and listen and observe. Hopefully we can hear some birds gobbling off the roost, and then we can try to make a play on them from there. But did a pretty good little climb from the truck up here, and we will see what the morning brings us. I want to just have that experience though that I kind of grew up seeing, where birds are strutting or gobbling, like good action. I guess I would equate it to like if you guys live out east or in the Midwest and you go on your very first elk hunt. You want to get in the action, you know, you want to get that bugling experience. That's really what I'm looking for. Hopefully get some cool footage of turkeys. And then if we punch a tag, that would be the icing on the cake. We'll have to see how it all pans out, but another beautiful morning in North Carolina, guys. How you feeling right now, Jordan?
At this point. There's always birds up here.
So this spot is more of a little, kind of a quick hit spot. If the birds are here, it could be awesome. If they're not here, there's not a whole lot of country to hunt around here because it's surrounded by other private pieces. What's a little bizarre though, is we're kind of in this valley, and typically Jordan was saying that you would hear other birds gobbling. Maybe not where we're at, but like across the way there you can hear the traffic down below. We haven't heard a single gobble anywhere. That part's a little bit like perplexing. Understand if they're not on this piece, but they ought to be somewhere around here. We've seen sign. Saw some fresh scat, some scratching, but so far no gobbles this morning. So it should be prime time too. It's like 6:45 a.m. Plenty light enough now. People say this a lot, but they're the smartest, dumbest bird in the world. If they could smell, as the theory goes, you could never kill them. But I don't know, my experience is like when they're on a piece of property that you don't have access to, they're literally just like strutting around, easy to kill. But when you're trying to hunt the piece of property you might have access to, whether that's public or private, suddenly it gets a little more challenging. So we're gonna just keep trying. It's that's why they call it hunting, guys. And to me, seeing new country and just learning new places, learning new techniques is really the main objective of the trip. And then killing a bird is be a nice addition, but we're going to try to come up with a plan B. Here's the challenge though, as you know if you're a turkey hunter, is you go to your spot in the morning and it doesn't pan out at prime time. Here we are sitting around 7 a.m. with no real plan B yet. And from what all my experiences, which are minimal, Jordan can attest to this, it doesn't necessarily get great again until sometimes like that mid-morning after the hens have gone and sat on their nests and the old toms are starting to kind of strut around looking for other hens or just peck around and feed and forage. A lot of times you can get into them kind of in that 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. window. But who knows, yesterday we freaking saw quite a few midday, so we'll keep getting after it. In the meantime, we're going to figure out what to do next. You hear that? Gobble. That's gobble. I thought it was there, but it could have been there. That definitely was a gobble. That was a definite gobble. It was? Oh yeah. Okay. I just couldn't pinpoint where it was. It's definitely on the side though. Oh yeah. It's either here or there. It could be, yeah. Literally getting ready to walk out of here, and we definitely heard a turkey gobble. But with the road noise below, it's hard to pick up where the heck it came from. Alright, sit around here for a minute and see if it'll go off again. quick update for you guys. We might have heard the gobble, but Jordan just found a turkey bonus. Turkey honey bonus. Really a spring bonus. Look at the size of this morel mushroom. We're gonna go over here and see if we can find these birds. But we're definitely gonna come back and pick this. Maybe look around for a few others. Morels are like the best mushrooms. They only show up in the springtime. Our buddy Ryan Callahan, he has a couple places that he morel mushroom hunts that he will not share with a single soul. They are more prized than his deer spots, his elk spots, his turkey spots. You will not get his morel mushroom spots. That's a fact. We did not locate those birds. We weren't quite sure where the gobble came from. Flipped a coin, go right or left. We went right. No luck. But it's been cool because we got to, we found that giant morel mushroom, which we're gonna go snag on the way back. Maybe see if there's any others. But this is a really special place where Jordan grew up hunting. He's killed a freaking ton of turkeys out here. And his house that he actually grew up on as a kid is just over the ridge here. Definitely looks like ideal turkey country. It's got these flat benches and stuff where he was telling me that a lot of times they'll roost up here above us, fly down in the morning, circle and just land down in this little flat area, start strutting around and whatnot. A bunch of pretty cool stories about killing birds down here, so it's always fun going into people's places that they grew up hunting and have like that nostalgic connection to. But we're sitting under a big old oak tree and basically just trying to figure out what to do next. The contemplation mode now is full effect. 8 a.m. Jordan's a lot like the hunting public guys too. He doesn't eat. He ain't got no snacks. Barely has any water. Gotta like twist his arm to take him to lunch. All of you guys out west, don't discredit these eastern boys. They get after it hard. I'm telling you. We got our like bars and our freeze-dried meals, all this food all the time out west. I feel like every time I've been out east hunting with hunting public guys or Jordan, they don't eat. They don't drink. They don't eat. They just like so focused on killing a whitetail or killing a turkey. I'm impressed. Guys, welcome back. It is a little bit after 12 o'clock. We're trying a new spot and we literally just pulled up to where we want to be and there's a big old gobbler. And he's on a piece of property that we cannot hunt, but he's headed towards an area that we can hunt. 3 white-tailed deer and a big old solo tom, and he's been gobbling his head off out here. In the truck trying to get our stuff together. We're gonna have to sneak up this little skid road and see if we can kind of loop around him and get him called up. Seems like might be a good chance to shoot him just because he's all by himself and he's already firing off. We've got a little bit of a creek behind us to help cover up some of our noise. I don't know, we'll see how this pans out. You only got him in 2-wheel drive too. You don't even have the heel thing on him. Well, we snuck by the gap. They might have seen us in. We're trying to circle around him. He's kind of feeding uphill a little bit. We'll see. Wish us luck. Maybe this will just work out. We made it all the way from the truck up on this ridge and around. And it was hard because we have a creek down to our left, but we just heard him gobble. We finally got elevation and he kind of came over this little cut bank. It sounds like he's kind of coming up, angling to us. We are going to slide back down this ridge and see if we can get into a position where we can still hear him or maybe even see him, and then the creek's not drowning him out. I think he's fired up enough that he'll commit to at least give us an opportunity. Who knows if he'll come into shooting range, but I think he'll come quite a ways just because we heard him gobble 3 or 4 times at the truck while we were like sneaking out of it. Heard him gobble here. I'm sure he gobbled in between when we were on the creek, so that's gonna be our plan. See if this works.
In the field?
No, this side, our side.
Oh, okay. Where's he at? In between us and the barn?
Yeah. What if we try to get to that tree right there? And slide down, like just over that rise.
Is he in the field?
No, I think he's on this side.
If he's on this side, kill his ass.
He's on this side. I almost feel like I can sneak up there and whack him.
You good, dude. Same spot.
He's just strutting around down there, dude.
Okay, don't move, don't move. Is he right under the bank?
Yeah.
There's another turkey over there.
Oh, really?
That's why he wasn't coming. He's got a hen with him.
She sees us.
Yeah, she knows something's gonna. Just stay still. He's strutting for that hen. You see the hen?
Where's the hen?
Look between those two trees, right from. She's bedded down in the shade over there.
I'm behind the tree now.
Okay.
She can't
okay.
see me.
Okay, go ahead.
Dude, spot and stock, baby. Spot and stock. Cool. That guy's heavy. Oh, that bird, beautiful bird. First eastern turkey. Oh, it's so pretty, this iridescent colors. That is awesome. Man, we had to work for that guy. We hiked up all the way to the top of the ridge thinking he might go uphill. We were able to glass him up there and saw that he kind of worked right to this road we were just on. So we came all the way back down, saw him hop the fence onto this road. Tried to call him a couple times, but he didn't want anything to do with it. So we snuck around this trail and could see him strutting on this little tiny flat spot right by the creek. And as it turns out, we ended up seeing a hen that was bedded over there and he was just showing off for her. So we knew he wasn't gonna commit at all. So we just snuck up on there. And he saw me right at the last second, but was able to get a shot off, and here he is. Beautiful bird though. Look at that awesome beard. Just the coloration on these turkeys is so pretty. That is so cool. Big old fan. He's a beauty. Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate your help, brother.
Absolutely,
Thanks
man.
for having me out, man. That was so pretty.
The best thing about the hunt is it all took place in Crocs.
He had, we didn't want to grab his boots there in the back of the truck, and he just rocked the Crocs the whole time. Lucky Crocs. Man, that's pretty. Well, we're on the board. Just got done taking a bunch of pictures. Birds are so dang pretty. And I think we're gonna go back to Jordan's house and celebrate with a little early dinner, maybe an adult beverage. Jordan was saying that this style of hunting seems to be what happens the most frequently out here. It's not what I always grew up seeing turkey hunting, where the birds at full strut, just coming into your decoys, fully committed. Most of these birds are pretty pressured and you kind of have to just run and gun. So Jordan was saying he just prefers to do what we did today. You might see him, try to make a play, definitely try to call him in, but sometimes you also have to go to the bird. And he's killed a ton of birds just like we did, where you're sneaking up on them, a little bit over rise, you're using cover, and you kind of almost like, it reminds me of jump shooting ducks, to be honest with you, the way that we did it today. But I don't particularly care how we go about it. I like chasing them. I think like elk hunting, it's cool if you can get them talking and committed to the call-in, but a lot of times just spotting and stalking them is the best method. And so far we've had 2 opportunities. We're 1 for 2, and tomorrow's a new day with a new place we're gonna go with his buddy Andrew. We got a bunch of tags, so hopefully we can get
at least one bird and maybe more. But I feel super fortunate to come hang out with Jordan. He's shown me all of his places he grew up hunting as a kid, and it's just beautiful country out here. So if you guys live in the Carolina region, I got a new appreciation for what you're working with, between the elevation game, the topography, just the beauty here in the spring. It's super cool to be able to go explore new places. And although living in the West is probably hard to beat in my opinion, coming out to these areas like this just gives us a new appreciation for different types of hunting, different styles. And what I always say is go find people that are better at stuff than you are. Bury your pride and just be willing to learn new styles, new techniques, new ways, new country. And I think it'll make everybody a better hunter. You make a lot of friends along the way, and then hopefully you reciprocate the favor. So regardless though, we'll be back in the morning chasing more eastern turkeys here in North Carolina. Do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow.